Happy Saturday, everybody. Oh, hello, Suyan. You're the first one here. Thank you for coming and showing up. And sorry, I kept everybody waiting. I know. I know they're coming, and Scruffy, I can see him finishing up. But hi, Suyan. So you haven't missed my stream. I'm just about to get started. Let me turn off the very pleasant but very sleepy waves because, as fun as they are, um, they they are not conducive to paying attention because I'm probably going to fall asleep listening to that. I'll just be lulled into listening to them. Let's switch over to chill music. At least I hope there's chill music going. There we go. So, how are you doing? How's your food? I haven't looked at the Discord pictures just quite yet. Was kind of rushing. I shouldn't have been answering Scruffy and chat because I had stuff in my hands. I'm like trying to put my makeup on, do all these things. I'm like, well, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. And of course, every time I do that, I get slightly delayed. You don't have green veggies. I had soup today, warm soup to get me nice and warmed up on this cold, rainy weekend. There was green in it. I just didn't pick the bits with the green. It was zucchini was in it, which usually like zucchini. It's just a texture. And there was another type of green squash, which I think it's like Mexican squash, which I'm not a fan of. So I just ate the potatoes and the cauliflower and the carrots. So I haven't gotten my green quite today. Maybe tomorrow. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you said they're going through surgery. So hopefully they come through it soon. In the meantime, let me switch over to start my Stream Raiders battle before we get the stream going. So I thought we were gonna have, I don't know if you want to start playing now, Suyan, so you can start getting used to it. I thought we were gonna have dungeons this weekend, but maybe I'm imagining things. So we don't have dungeons yet. So we're good. No rush, no rush, no rush. Okay, I collected event tokens, so I can take those. Ooh, spell tomes. I can upgrade that. Buffing, which is always hard depending on how many people show up. Warriors I can do. Okay. Warriors and flag bearers I can place. So let me start off. Where did we leave off? Oh yeah, so we're on the super boss fight. Angry teddy bear with like the teeth and the claws. He wants to get us, but it's a boss chest. So there should be some goodies. Rare scrolls and gold drops. Alright, let's get this one started. Let's get the party started. Okay, sure, no problem. You can join whenever. I'm always playing it. Okay. I'm probably not gonna survive the first battle. We're gonna have to do a few to get through it because I got scaled up by bots last time. Here we have all these dudes, and then my 10 minutes at Teddy's. So it's I saw this title last time. It's like the 5 Nights at Freddy's, and because the Stream Raiders developers are clever, they made it 10 minutes at Teddy's, which is cute. Okay, and so people know that I need help. Help. We're going to tell them that this is a boss battle. hopefully they will send reinforcements. I'm not good at drawing with the markers. I know Tokozuna is. Clearly don't know how to draw an S. It's just easier to do the box and figure out the S later. Right? Ah, no, that was wrong. I think I drew that S a little bigger than I needed it to. Boop, over here. I know it doesn't have to be perfect, but still. Oh look, our first sacrifice. I mean, unit. There we go. Look, it's all pretty. I know how to write the word boss. Don't ask me to write it again. I'm probably gonna not win this first battle, so I'm gonna have to write it again. Repeatedly, multiple times. Over and over and over and over. Alright. Let's switch over to our Duolingo, since that is the main draw for tonight. So I don't know if you remember hearing me complain last time. The owl, that blasted owl, he changed the whole setup for the lessons so it doesn't look like it did before. So it's a little more difficult, at least for me, to like gauge, oh, which thing do I need to do? I mean, I've done this story for this level quite a few times. So that's why I'm gonna skip the story, because I know I did this story last time. This one is the hard practice, at least I know that's there. And we can do the story from this one. Birthday party one, I think, is kind of cute. Did I read the guidebook? I think I may have read the guidebook last time, but why not? It should be like the tips that you get for each lesson, and usually the tips tend to give you like hints as to the phrases or the way things will go. So the lesson for today is packing for a vacation. So the common phrases, the key phrases. Ich will im Urlaub im Meer schwimmen. I want to swim in the sea. Oh, there he is. Hello, Mr. Scruffy. Sorry to keep you waiting. I had things to get done. Uh-oh. What uh-oh? What's wrong uh-oh? Why are you giving me uh-oh? Alright, there's your shout out, shouty outy. And hello, Stinger. Oh, thank you for that follow. Thank you. We got all the beeps. I'm getting all the beeps. Tactical Nugs. Hello. Thank you for that follow. So yeah, and you were already here, but you're like the forward scout before the raid. Yeah, I saw that he got rated right before, so I'm like, okay, good. That gives me a little bit extra time, so we're good. Yeah, it worked out perfectly. Thank you, everybody who came along on Scruffy's raid and the raid before that. I'm Alexis Machine. If you don't know me yet, I'm a variety streamer. For the most part, I do the educational programming on Twitch. I have the market cornered, and I do Duolingo German. But I also play some games. I started playing games. Definitely do background stream raiders, which I have running so you can see it. And Suyan wants to get involved with stream raiders and learn many things on how we do it. And I will learn Fortnite in return at some point. But I also do more of the survival type games when I do play. So, like Raft and Minecraft. Currently, I'm playing Terraria with a friend in Barcelona, and I have streamed that one before. You should definitely do linguistic streams, Volta. They're very fun. And I will, this is anticipation for TwitchCon in Paris. I will switch up my Duolingo learning from just German to French to brush up on my French because I do have 2 years in high school and 2 years in college of French. But I haven't gotten a chance to keep up with it. So since I'm going to go to Paris, that's my aim for next year. I will brush up on my French. I will stop off in Spain to see my game hubby in Barcelona. So I will also add Catalan to my language learning. Um, it's basically like if Italian and French and Spanish had a love child, that's what Catalan is. So there's a lot of phrases that are very similar to other things. Um, so I'm probably going to be very confused. I mean, thankfully they'll understand my Spanish because I am not going to pretend to be an American speaking English and demanding English. I'll definitely be relying on my Spanish. But I will try my best to speak Catalan in the region of Catalonia. She hasn't convinced me. I'm still toying with the idea. And if I can get Halbert to teach me, I may start playing it. Hold on, let me catch up on chat, you guys. 69th bunch of languages. Yeah. I don't know that I'm up to 69 on languages. There is a very enthusiastic polyglot community that I've been made aware of. And there is someone who's up there in like the high 60s and the 70s at least for languages. I could probably say 8 modern languages and maybe 5 or 6 ancient languages under my belt, of which 4 modern languages are probably the only ones I would say I'm like fluent enough to read or speak. Everything else is just like, you know, depending on how much I've brushed up and it sticks in the brain. Ay, Dios mío, indeed, Volta. Where's Scorpio to give us the Dios míos? The love child, yeah. Alright, so we started our String Raiders battle. Suyan will sit out for now because she just wants to watch. Suyan likes to watch. So we're gonna practice our lesson for today. I am angry with the owl because it changed my lesson plan. So I have to figure out how to do it because they changed the way the lessons and the practices go. But it's fine, we're fine, we'll do this. So speaking of going to Paris for TwitchCon next year, we're talking about packing for a vacation. So the simple key phrases that they offer for this lesson. Ik wil im Urlaub in Meer schwimmen. So I want to swim in the sea on vacation. Literally, is I want on vacation in the sea to swim. So it's like subject, verb, object. But a lot of times when you have two verbs, they throw like the helping verb to the end of the sentence. And that's not terribly different from the way Latin tends to be. So that's why I picked up German, besides wanting to do it for a few decades now. I have a classical archaeology degree, so I have language learning and classics as my background. So I've learned inflected languages, and once you learn those, other inflected languages like German tend to be a little bit easier to learn, because even if you don't know the language, and I don't know German, the sentence structure and the way verb inflection and declension of nouns and adjectives happen tends to follow a certain pattern. And after over a year of doing this, the pattern starts to come out. But I also rely on my other languages, so you wouldn't think it, but a lot of my Spanish helps with the German, because there are some phrases or some words that are cognates and look and sound very similar, or just the way some phrases are structured makes me think of, oh, I know how to say this in Spanish. That makes sense to me, and that's how I tend to associate the things I don't know, and like just stash it in the hard drive for later use. I don't have a Discord. I'm sorry, Singer. Unless you were typing yours to get it. Thanks. I haven't gotten to that evolution of being a pro streamer. All right, go lurk and deal with the garlic issue. I hope you feel better eventually, Scruffy. What's with all the timers going off at the same time? Do I dream in other languages? I think for the most part, I dream in English. When I was going to law school, I actually dreamt in contracts and real estate, and that was my first semester in law school. So it was kind of scary that even my dreams had legal undertones or overtones. All right. Next phrase. Du musst einen Badeanzug einpacken. You have to pack a bathing suit or a swimsuit. Vergiss nicht wieder deinen Pass. Don't forget, again, your passport. So here, I always struggle with this because the not, the nicht that they put is in front of the verb. So it's don't forget, or sometimes it could be like before or after the modifier. It's like don't forget, not again. It's like, are you modifying the verb, which is ideally how I'm taking it, or are you saying don't do it again and modifying the again? But the meaning at least is understood. Oh nein, die Koffer sind zu schwer. And this is my problem a lot of the time. Oh no, the suitcases are too heavy. And yes, I am an overpacker. I definitely overpacked for Los Angeles last week, but I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Ich muss eine Jacke einpacken. I have to pack a jacket. Möchtest du diese Tasche für den Urlaub einpacken? Would you like to pack this bag for the vacation? And just so you don't rely on my very, very poor pronunciation, let me give you the actual phrase pronunciations from these guys.
Ich will im Urlaub im Meer schwimmen. Du musst einen Badeanzug einpacken. Vergiss nicht wieder deinen Pass. Oh nein, die Koffer sind zu schwer. Ich muss eine Jacke einpacken. Möchtest du diese Tasche für den Urlaub einpacken?
Should have been doing it after I did it so you could compare and contrast. So the tips for the packing lesson. Which is which? There are many witches, and it's not Halloween, but there are many witches. It's time to introduce you to all the forms of welche and dieser. So welcher is which, and dieser is this.
Welcher? Dieser.
The nice thing about these two words is that they have the same endings. And if you look closely, you'll notice they even have really similar endings to the word der. And that's not the der, doi, whatever. It's the articles, the masculine, feminine, and neuter articles. So it's der for masculine, which they have here, die for feminine or plural, and das for neuter. So usually when you're saying which or this, you add the ending of the particular noun that you're talking about. So you know if it's a masculine, feminine, neuter, or even a plural noun. And that's just for the subjective form. If you're doing it in the objective form, the accusative, and they're the object of the sentence, the ending also changes. And we've also come across the dative case, which is really confusing. And the ending changes for that as well. So here are the examples. Welche Badeanzug? Which swimsuit?
Welcher Badeanzug?
So we know that the word bathing suit, swimsuit, is masculine. Dieser Badeanzug, this swimsuit.
Dieser Badeanzug.
Welche Tasche? Which bag?
Welche Tasche?
And it's feminine because it has an E ending. Diese Tasche, this bag.
Diese Tasche.
Diese Wiege. I want a shirt. Now let's see what happens when we pair welche und diese with the object of the sentence. So now they're going to change the ending so that you know that it's the object. Welchen Badeanzug kaufst du? Which swimsuit are you buying?
Welchen Badeanzug kaufst du?
So literally, which bathing suit buys you? It's just the phrasing, because you're doing the when you're doing the question, you put the question word at the beginning of the sentence. Ich kaufe diesen Badeanzug. I am buying this bathing suit.
Ich kaufe diesen Badeanzug.
Welche Tasche kaufst du? Which bag are you buying?
Welche Tasche kaufst du?
And feminine does not change the ending, at least not for the accusative case. So it's exactly the same ending as it would be in the subjective form. Ich kaufe diese Tasche. I am buying this bag.
Ich kaufe diese Tasche.
Okay, let's head over and do the actual lesson for today. That was just a tip, just a tip. So let's start with the actual lesson. Lesson 2 of 6, because it'll take a while to get that star circled. Which one of these is a swimsuit? Die Kleidung, which is the clothes, and that is a plural noun. So it also takes die as the article. Der Badeanzug, the swimsuit, they're masculine. Der Hut, the hat, also masculine. Swimsuit would be this one.
Der Badeanzug.
It helps that they give you the pretty little pictures to make it easier for you to tell. Which of these is the hat? We had this one previously. So der Hut.
Der Hut.
And again, to rely on the Spanish, at least for me, pronunciation for German, except for accented vowels that have the umlauts on them, they tend to have the short pronunciations, which is the same as Spanish. So a, e, I, o, u for all of the vowels. And then when you get the ones that have the umlaut, basically your mouth makes a shape, but the sound that comes out is different. And when we get to those, you'll see it. It's hard to explain until you actually do it, but we shall try.
Welchen Badeanzug magst du?
Which swimsuit do you like? So magst is the verb to like. Welchen Badeanzug magst du? And you know it's accusative because they're using the en ending. So if you rephrase the sentence and it's not a question, and you're saying, I like this bathing suit, this swimsuit, I, subject, like, verb, this swimsuit becomes the object, and that's how you know that it's accusative, and that's the form. But when you're asking the question, you kind of flip it backwards. And we had this other one in the other exercise. So the clothes, die Kleidung.
Die Kleidung.
How do you say clothes? We just had this one. Oh my god, they're giving me easy questions.
Kleidung.
But I'm not gonna get cocky because that's when they throw me like a hard practice, and then I get all angry because I missed it. Or it was like, you know, such a very simple article change. Like, I should know this. And cute little owl emotes. And they're sipping coffee. Why? Oh, yes, because the owl is a nighttime owl, so he needs coffee to stay awake. And apparently, Grandma was a secret agent in the 80s. Wow. Such a backstory on these characters.
Welchen Badeanzug willst du kaufen?
Which swimsuit do you want to buy? So here we have two verbs. So the only one that gets conjugated is the want. And then they leave to buy kaufen in the infinitive. Welchen Badeanzug willst du kaufen?
Ich muss diesen Hut kaufen.
I have to buy this hat. Because it is the latest fashion, and I can't be wearing, you know, last year's hat. Ich muss diesen Hut kaufen.
Der Badeanzug ist schön. Er ist lila.
Okay, and here's the first word that I can show you guys with the umlauts. So it's not, there's two words here. So schon is the pronunciation without the umlauts, and that's a different word. That means already. But with the umlauts, it's schön. So I'm making a really scrunchy O mouth, but I'm kind of saying E. I'm saying schön. And that means beautiful. So the bathing suit, the swimsuit is beautiful. It is purple. So even though we're saying the word it, because in English it could be, you know, he, she, it, something. It is a thing. However, in German, because every noun has a gender, the it takes the gender of the noun that you're referring to. So since swimsuit, der Badeanzug, the swimsuit is a masculine noun, the it becomes masculine. So the bathing suit is beautiful. He is purple, but really it's it. But it's the same thing in Spanish. Again, falling back on that one. You would name the article, the gendered article of that word. Der Badeanzug ist schön, ist lila. And hey, purple, lilac, that tracks, so I can remember the word for purple is lila.
Der Badeanzug ist hässlich, aber er kostet nur 3 Euro. Der Badeanzug ist hässlich, aber er kostet nur 3 Euro.
Let me make sure I got the entire phrase.
Der Badeanzug ist hässlich, aber er kostet nur 3 Euro.
Yeah. The swimsuit is ugly, but it cost only 2 euros. But it only costs 2 euros. So here's another descriptive adverb for the verb it costs only. So it only costs. So even though they put it after the sentence, after the verb for cost, it's really descriptive in the beginning. So you say it, I tend to say it literally, but you know, for the sake of proper English things, you say it first. And ugly, hässlich, is another word with the umlaut and the a, and even though it's hässlich, if it didn't have the umlaut, you kind of say it an a mouth, but you say e, hässlich.
Welchen Badeanzug möchtest du kaufen?
Which swimsuit would you like to buy? Welchen Badeanzug möchtest du kaufen? It is freezing here in the kitchen where I'm streaming, so I have my heater running, so let me know. I tested the sound. I don't think you guys can hear it, but let me know if the sound is like, I don't know, if there's like an underground hum or something with the sound of it. And I will risk becoming an Alexis popsicle and turn it off. I'll just go get more furry blankets from the living room.
Kaufst du deine Kleidung im Kaufhaus?
Are you buying your clothes at the department store? Or do you buy? Do you buy your clothes in the department store? Kaufst du deine Kleidung im Kaufhaus? So do you buy your clothes in the department store? I'm going to put a pin in that for the next exercise, and we will switch over to run our first Stream Raiders battle for the night. Oh, and thank you, Asaya Lurkin, Reliable, for placing. And Manda Kaspa, since we're doing German, I have to pronounce it. Okay, so I put down my warrior. So Suyan, if you're in chat and if you want to get a little bit more familiar, I'm going to put down a spell that's basically what most of these people will benefit from. So there's only one armored unit, the vampire. Focus Saint, helping unit. We have 2 archers and a musketeer, so we have 3 ranged units. And we have myself, warrior, berserker, and barbarian. So 3 to 3. I could probably just put my killing fields to help the melee units. And we're trying to get this dude. So I will do this here. And hopefully they'll go like that way. Or for you guys, that way. Alright. Good luck, everybody. Let's run this. I think I turned off the sound. Sorry. I'll add it back for the next one. Oh no, ABK, we lost your... Yeah, we're not gonna make this one. I don't think we're gonna make it. 3 to 30. Damn! That was a vicious teddy bear battle, and we did not come out looking well in that one. Alright, but we get retry tokens. So use them, and abuse them until you run out. So we will try again with 10 minutes of teddies. Alright, I think I needed more warriors placed. Yeah. And everything that has a green check mark, let me blow it up so you guys can see. Everything that has a green check mark is targeted by my warrior, and that's basically how I know which one to use. For a boss battle, it would be more ideal to have ranged, like my artillery, although I don't think we can make it at this point. So I'm gonna stick with my warriors. Might put my artillery down at some point. So let me direct it. Usually I just vibe out the field and tell them do whatever. So let me direct it slightly. Let's put a line of armored over here. Let's put some melee. Thank you, RB. Let's do some support units back here. And then let's get some ranged in here to help out. No sexy vampire battle this time around. Although I miss doing that for our PvP. PvP RIP. Until we get him back. Alright, so we'll just let that simmer at 360 degrees for 30 minutes, and then we'll come back and see if the battle's tender and juicy enough. And we'll run it.
Der Badeanzug ist billig. Er kostet nur 10 Euro.
The swimsuit is cheap. It only cost 10 euros. And one note for the word euros, even though it's euro without an S, in German, it's not gonna pluralize with an S, but you know that it's plural because the number before it is a 10, which means more than one. So the swimsuit is cheap, it only costs 10 euros. Der Badeanzug ist billig, kostet nur 10 Euro.
Du musst auf jeden Fall diesen Hut kaufen.
Okay, and here's one of those phrases that is exactly like Spanish, that makes it easy for me to remember. You definitely have to buy this hat. Yes. So for dollars, it is the same thing. You would say Zen dollar and not dollars. And it's understood that it's $10, even though you don't say dollars. And we'll see this for any nouns that need to be pluralized like that for numbers. Like if you go to the store and you're buying 10 kilos of strawberries, it would still just say 10 kilo when you're writing it out, but it's understood that it's plural. Okay, so you definitely have to buy this hat. So the reason this phrase is exactly like Spanish, it doesn't say definitely. It translates to definitely, but literally it says basically without fail, auf jeden Fall. And in Spanish, the phrase is sin falta, and it also translates to definitely. So another Spanish-German similarity. Matching game. I love this game. So March is März, and it's has the umlaut.
März,
Clothes, which we've had plenty of in this exercise, Kleidung.
Kleidung,
Fruit is Obst.
Obst,
Very is sehr.
sehr,
And speak is sprechen. Oh, it didn't let me. It didn't say it, but that's how it's pronounced.
Welchen Badeanzug möchtest du für Mallorca kaufen?
Apparently, you have to buy a different swimsuit to go to Mallorca. So, which swimsuit would you like to buy for Mallorca? And my game hubby Salur went close to Mallorca. He went to another island. He went to Menorca. He being in Spain, it makes sense that he would go to these islands. I did not know until I'm reading these exercises here. But apparently, it is also very popular for people in Germany to travel and vacation in these Spanish islands. I mean, I guess it makes sense. You know, if you all are in Europe and it's convenient, just, you know, you go to the same places. Okay, which swimsuit would you like to buy for Mallorca? Welchen Badeanzug möchtest du für Mallorca kaufen? And here's another one with the umlaut. It's not für, it's für. You have to make the weird shapy face. Fur. Oh, and I didn't say it when we pronounced the word for euro. The EU is not euro. What? What do you mean you don't consent? Oh, for the LA pics? I don't have to if you really don't want me to. I won't show it. But we haven't gotten that to that point yet. And hi Teal. I miss you already. I got to meet Teal in person when I went to LA last week, and it was just so nice and sweet to get to see people. People I know, people that are real live humans. They're not just, you know, stuck behind a screen for your entertainment. Oh yeah, so the word for euro, it's EURO, same way we spell it in English, but it's like writing OY. Oi is the pronunciation. So it's euro. Oh, well, no, it's a good thing. It's like if you don't consent, you have to make that objection vocal, so it's on the record that you did not consent. And then you can sue people for millions of dollars. I like this hat.
Ich mag diesen Hut.
I like this hat, and we're using the objective accusative, excuse me, for the ending of this. Ich mag diesen Hut. Are you really paying 100 euros for this hat?
Zahlst du wirklich 100 Euro für diesen Hut?
All right, let's see if I phrase it correctly. I think this sentence is very literal. So, really, you are paying, are you paying? Are you really paying 100 euros for this hat? Yes, this is one of the few times that the sentence structure is pretty much literally as it's said in English. So, zahlst du wirklich 100 Euro für diesen Hut? Yeah, perfect. Except the perfect is with a K instead of a C in German. Oh my god, that was it. We're done. I thought we had more to go. Usually there's like 2 difficult exercises, or maybe I missed the other one. I got 1 whole lingot, and I can use it to go crazy and buy things at the shop that I don't need. All right, so we did our practice. Let's do a hard practice because we like it hard. This is a masochist channel after all. So they've changed the format, but this is one of the things I do like. Once you know the words, once you know the vocabulary, they actually make you think. So it's not just rote questions and answers. They ask you logical questions for the exercise. So we're going to complete the chat later down. Was ist das Problem? What is the problem? And the answer is, my glasses are not in the suitcase, or good morning, what's your name? I don't think that telling someone good morning, what is your name, is a problem. Guten Morgen, wie heißen Sie? But I do think that if you're traveling like me and you need glasses, and for some reason you don't put them on your face and you put them in a suitcase, and then you get somewhere and you realize, oh no, my glasses are not in the suitcase. They should not be in the suitcase. They should be in your personal item next to your body, but whatever. So let's go with meine Brille ist nicht im Koffer. And like the word for clothing, Brille is a plural noun that is like a plural singular, like the word for people. We know people is not peoples, it's people, but it means multiple things. So glasses, plural, but it's written as a singular word, but it has, like, it sounds like it's feminine, but it's really a plural ending. So, meine Brille ist nicht im Koffer. And you can tell it's singular because ist is a verb for is, for like he, she, it. If they were plural, it would be sind, or they are, not it is. But the literal translation is my glasses aren't in the suitcase.
Guten Tag, wie ist Ihre Flugnummer, Frau Klum?
Good afternoon. What is your flight number, Miss Klum? And yes, they are referring to the Miss Klum, Miss Heidi Klum, because they reference all the famous German people that we here would probably recognize. Good afternoon. What is your flight number, Miss Klum? Guten Tag. Wie ist Ihre Flugnummer, Frau Klum? Okay, more completing the chat like this. Ich besichtige heute das Brandenburger Tor. I am visiting the Brandenburg Gate today. Oh, that is great. Oh, das ist toll. She is playing chess. Sie spielt Schach. I don't think that is the proper response when someone says, I am visiting the Brandenburg Gate today. So I think it's cool, it's awesome, it is great that you're gonna visit it. Oh, that is great.
Die Touristen wollen das Schloss besichtigen.
The tourists would like to visit the castle. Or, sorry, they want, not that they would like, it's want. Or tour, sorry. The tourists want to tour the castle. Die Touristen wollen das Schloss besichtigen. The airport is so big. Where is customs? This is one of those things where I should remember the vocabulary, but I haven't touched it in forever. I don't remember it. Der Flughafen ist so groß. The airport is so big. Wo is there? And I can't remember the word for customs, so I am so sorry. I am gonna take an L on this one because I can't for the life of me recall this one. And it's one of those words that is so, it's so peculiar that I'm gonna remember it. So I'm gonna just put L because I can't remember it. Zoll. What the heck is Zoll? Apparently it means customs. But we'll have it for the next exercise because they let you make mistakes and then they shove them back in your face and remind you. Like, did you remember from 5 minutes ago? Yes, I remember. Ich habe blank Visum. Ich will das Formular blank unterschreiben. Okay. I don't have
Kein.
a visa. Ich habe kein Visum. But literally what they're saying is I have no visa. I will fill out. I want
Nicht.
wait, hold on. I don't want to fill out the form. I don't want to sign form. I have no visa. I don't want to sign the form. That's a weird thing to say. Like, wouldn't you? Do you not want the visa? Do you not want to go and visit the place? Teal is very busy. He's multitasking. Multipass.
Welche Farbe hat Ihr Koffer? Welche Farbe hat Ihr Koffer?
Which color does your suitcase have? So what color is your suitcase is basically what they're asking. But the literal question is, which color does your suitcase have? But the English translation, what color is your suitcase? No, I am looking for my backpack. 9.
Nein.
That's a good phrase to remember in German. 9.
Ich suche meinen Rucksack.
No, I am looking for my backpack. 9. Ich suche meinen Rucksack.
Ich brauche kein Visum für Deutschland, richtig?
I need no visa for Germany, correct? Or I don't need a visa for Germany, correct? And something my Latin nature wants to point out, because I don't know, I see this often. So everybody says visa, like a visa to travel, but visa is a plural of the word visum. So the singular form of a document allowing you to travel is a visum. We interchangeably use it with visa, which is actually multiples, and because of my Latin, it's one of those endings that, like, I know visum is singular and visa is plural. Data is another one. Datum is a single item of information, versus data are multiple items of information. Hold on, let me look for something really quick. Since we're on the subject of this. There we go. So, because I am traveling to Paris and Spain next year for TwitchCon, there is an understanding that in order to travel within the European Union, you need a particular visa. I'm saying this and I'm repeating it after just having explained the difference, but whatever, we're speaking in English, so I will let it go. I will allow it. So there is a particular visa to travel within Germany, and it is understood that other countries within the European Union, if you're in the Union, if you're a citizen of one of those countries, you don't have to travel with a visa to enter other countries in the Union. However, I am in the United States, so I am not in the European Union. I would need a particular visa, and that visa is called a Schengen visa. I learned that word recently. To travel within particular countries in the European Union. However, if you have a US passport that is like grandfathered in, or understood that if you have an American passport, that counts as a Schengen visa. So I don't need to go to the French embassy or the Spanish embassy to get a visa to travel to their countries, because my US passport should be enough. So note to self and note to other people who are planning, if you don't live in the European Union, you have to get a Schengen visa, or if you are in the United States and you have a valid US passport, that will count as your Schengen visa to travel. And join me in Paris TwitchCon next year, whenever it will be, and we are waiting for that announcement because I need to make my travel plans. I have a problem. I am looking for my suitcase. I have a problem. I still have not unpacked my suitcase from Los Angeles. Yes. Scruffy, we talked about this with you in your last trip, just having literally unpacked it. My suitcase is still in the living room and I'm taking things out as I need them.
Ich habe ein Problem. Ich suche meinen Koffer.
I have a problem. I am looking for my suitcase. Ich habe ein Problem. Ich suche meinen Koffer. Oh, you did, Suyan. So see, it's relevant to the conversation. So I'm glad we can talk about this. So are you planning on traveling to Italy from Tokyo? From Japan? Oh, previously when you traveled, okay. Beku! Hello, Beku. I love you, Beku. Guten Morgen. How are you doing? Are you coming off of work? Or did you not have to work today? Or are you gonna go sleep? Oh, I love you, Beku. Now let me read Suyan's really quick. Oh, your aunt supported your application. That's good. Although being from the Philippines, you have, I think, ease to travel in the United States. I don't know what the deal is with the European Union, but I'm glad you were able to do it. So are you going to try and do Paris TwitchCon as well, Suyan? Because I would love to meet you in person if you decide to go. She wants to go to Lourdes. I don't know where that one is. You're just home and just got home. Okay, so you need to go sleepy bias, Beku. You need to get your rest. Yeah, you can't really travel, okay. That is unfortunate, but let me look up where Lourdes is. Or is it in Portugal? Or France? Viva la France. Saint-Chouet Notre-Dame de Lourdes. There's a French church? That is not what I wanted when I said Spain. You tell me where it is. Uber. I'm cold. I have like my furry jacket on my legs and I have the heater going, but my hands are cold. Sorry. Oh, that's good that at least in Tokyo, because it is a country in good standing, I would think that they would allow you to travel. Oh, since you're here, when I get to my intermission after the German, I have some nudes to show you, Uber, which I think you would appreciate, because Teal and I, we shared nudes in Los Angeles last week. Yeah, it's very fun. I'm not sure if you saw it in my Insta stories, but yeah. I mean, I can't make you love. Can't make me love you if you don't. Yeah, the nudes. It's in the pictures. That's why. And we were just talking about nudes in Scruffy's, because we thought Suyen was posting nudes in Discord because I thought she was getting something on her Uber Eats. I would love to travel to Germany. I wanted to travel to Germany when they had the World Cup there. What do you think, Beku? Nudes with a Z. Come on. Yeah, when they had the World Cup there, I had a friend that lived and worked here that he moved back, and he was in Rhine-Main, so he was perfectly capable of getting us tickets, but he just didn't get around to doing it. So that would have been a fun reason to go and travel to Germany for the World Cup. Yeah, don't have like dirty minds about this. Am I not saying the Z in the nudes in the Z properly for you to hear that they're nudes? Yeah. Okay, I have a problem. I am looking for my suitcase. Yeah. I didn't do the German, but you heard it. It's okay. It's okay, Suyan. Is your camera in the suitcase? I'm gonna say camera. Is it with a K? No, I think it's just with a C. Is Ihre Kamera im Koffer? No! Oh my god! I should know this. It's always frickin' K for German. Anytime it's a C. And I know this. Well, that is because, Beku, we are conditioned from our other streams to have dirty thoughts up there. So I can see why, you know, it's intended that you have other thoughts when you're talking about nudes. Okay, so we got that one. Even with the typo, they're gonna give it to me. So let's run our next battle. Okay. RB coming in clutch, putting in that entire line of well, not completely, Perstia as well. Putting that line of archers and ranged units up there. Oh my gosh. Is this a floofy one? Epic Little Animals Warby. Oh my god, it's so floofy. I love it. It's so cute. I want a UN memes. Floofy one. That one looks very cute. Okay. Orbeez to my warrior. Barbarian. Which one are you? Tank. Okay. It looks like Mazinger tank. A Tokozuna bomber. Oh, I love it. Okay, thank you. We have a healer helping us out. Okay, I think I will put down a range spell because we have enough range. So within that time, hopefully they will help us out. Oh, and I didn't fix the audio. So let me fix the audio because I have it muted, right? There we go. Now you can actually hear the really cool music that comes from streamers and all the Wilhelm screams that happen when people die epically. All right, good luck, everybody. Yes, we all like good nudes too. And no, we're not innocent at all. Deku, we're very not innocent. Are we continually corrupting poor Suyen and showing her all the naughty words that she doesn't know, and now she's gonna use them repeatedly? Oh no, the floofy Warbeast is down. I don't think we're gonna make this one either. Okay, I just have one more warrior to put, and if we don't make it, I'm switching to artillery after the next one. We did not make this one. Sadness. Alright. Yes, retry tokens. But you're giving me, what did you give me? Another badge. I got a gold badge. Because I am awesome and I get the gold standard. Alright, let's try this frickin' Teddy again. Some of it is in the Urban Dictionary, Suyan, but I think it's very, I don't know, there's a lot of American phrases that you probably would not necessarily be aware of, like Danny. You know, we talked about robbing the cradle with Danny in Scruffy's, and he has never heard that. Mind you, he is young, but he has an old soul. Of all people, I would have thought he had heard it, but no. Alright. Let's do this again. Let's get our lines. Get some healers. And ranged in the back. And since I just got my 3 warriors, let me complete that quest and get my reward. Gimme, gimme, gimme a man after midnight. And I believe I got a tome as a reward earlier, so I can level up. Haste, I leveled up, so I'm gonna level up the high ground because I know we're gonna use the ranged again. There you go. Alright, there we go. Quickie or shag? Well, we use quickie here, and shag, definitely know that one in your parlance. Suyan, your English is very good. And yes, Baku is a Brit. But Suyan, you speak multiple languages. You speak English, you speak Japanese, you have Tagalog under your belt. You know, you're up there, so it's not a you're not expected to know everything. You already know a lot. Yes. Yes. Becca will explain to you all the things. All the naughty things. Alright, I had 200 euros in the suitcase. Why in the world would you put money in the suitcase? That is not where the money goes. You strap it and tape it to your body and smuggle it through customs. Now you just put it in your purse.
Ich habe 200 Euro im Koffer.
So Suyan here, remember euro is not pluralized even though we're talking about 200 plural. So I have 200 euros in the suitcase. Well, I'm not tasking you with teaching Suyan all the naughty stuff, but you can probably answer her questions quicker than I can catch them in chat and inform her thus. So another correct solution. I have in the suitcase 200 euros. And the reason for this is we talked about subject, verb, object. Within that phrasing, when you have like other things, like so in the suitcase is not the object, that is a location. So that one gets smushed in between the verb and the object being you have 200 euros. That is the complete sentence. So in the suitcase, the location, the locative, the dative gets smushed back in the sentence closer to the verb than towards the end of the sentence, at least German grammatically speaking. That is why they give that as another answer, versus I am literally writing it in German the same way that you see it in English. I have 200 euros in a suitcase, but they gave me a pass.
Mein Koffer ist lila und grau.
My suitcase is purple and gray. Mein Koffer ist lila und grau. That's a weird color combination, but okay. Oh, see, she's putting you to the test, Becca. Now you have to give the proper form. Oh, and hello, Mochi Empire. Oh my gosh, I love Mochi. You're learning Korean. Awesome. We're learning German today. You don't think shag sounds a bit more, I don't know, conversational? Okay, fill in the blank. Wir blank Urlaub in Canada. We are taking a vacation in Canada, and to take a vacation, you make a vacation. And the verb to make is machen, and the inflection, the conjugation of making for we is machen. Machen. Get it in the throat, machen. Which is just like the infinitive version of the verb. We're taking a vacation in Canada. Wir machen Urlaub in Canada. Where are you doing, or where are you taking vacation? Wo macht Urlaub? Where are they? Sorry, where are they taking vacation, I believe? No, it's you. You, familiar. Taking a vacation. Where are you doing your vacation? Chat is more decent. Yeah, hold on, let me catch one chat really quick. Donated an egg. I'm not sure what kind of egg, like a Fabergé egg, maybe you're talking about. Oh, so genetically speaking, that kind of egg you're talking about. The human egg. Okay. Okay, that makes more sense. That kind of donation. Sorry, my brain was not going there automatically. I know, it's interesting. Sometimes, you know, you find out things about yourself. I'm like, I want to know more about that part of myself, and you know, you wonder. I'm sure genetics has something to do with it, but you know, nature versus nurture. If you have German in you, and maybe you want to learn more about your German side, so Yen, maybe maybe Becca might not want to be a full-time teacher, just like an occasional teacher of things. Yeah.
Ich habe einen Laptop im Koffer.
Gee, I have a laptop in the suitcase. Do not put your laptops in the suitcases, people. I just traveled with 2 laptops and they were on my backpack, on my back the whole time. I have a laptop in the suitcase. Ich habe einen Laptop im Koffer. Don't put your laptops in your coffer. So, Becca, Suyen is very curious about things, very inquisitive, and simply when she encounters things that we're discussing in common parlance, she wants to know what they are and how to say them properly so that she can employ them in sentences accordingly. Guten Morgen, my bon ami Panolf. How are you doing? Bonjour. I have missed your face. I am glad you are here looking at my face, but I also look forward to seeing you stream and I can see your face. And maybe make some crepes pour moi. Es geht, danke. How are you doing on your Sunday? Is it breakfast with the in-laws or breakfast at home? Votre petit déjeuner? Oh yes, Suyen was doing music and answering her quiz questions for her nursing exam certification, and there was a question about catheters, I believe. So she went looking for catheters and subsequent male anatomy to see how long the catheters needed to be. Yes, it was all educational, but I still argue that there are some things that you probably don't want to risk Googling live on stream because you don't know what the results might be. You know, like maybe search it, you know, off camera so that it doesn't like pop out something that might get you dinged on Twitch, Suyan. Oh, reading. Well, we're gonna have, if I can get to it, we're gonna have a reading stream eventually. I will continue my reading from what I was doing last week in Los Angeles. I was doing a reading stream during my lunch hour. Hopefully I can devote more time to reading here. Yes, he's an English teacher, and he will grade his papers and exams on stream sometimes. You're going to Belgium? Oh, for a trivia tournament. Is it one that you're attending, or because I see you making your trivia quizzes on Discord sometimes? Yes, the F word is very graphic and vulgar, so I tend, but just in general, I tend not to use naughty words, Becca. It's just not something I say. This is my thing. I will not say bad words in general. I think bad words have a place in the bedroom, and you can use all the bad words you want in the bedroom, because if you use them just kind of like throwaway words in your normal speech, I think they lose the impact, they lose the power that they have. And if you're going to say them, I want them to mean something. So I don't want to use them all the time. I want to wait to use them for when they actually should be used. That's why I don't say them. What do you want me to delete? The one where you're telling me things are rough? That the thing you want me to delete? Okay. Alright, let me delete it. Alright. I mean, it's valid. You can say it. But yeah, I'll delete it if you want me to. No, that's alright. That's perfectly alright. I am not gonna impose my beliefs on you. Because I am not a prude. I just pretend to be one. But you've seen me chat elsewhere. It's just here. I'm not gonna do it here. But feel free to say what you want within TOS limits. Suyan, you can ask, even if Becca may abstain from answering, I can help you within my power of knowledge, if I have it. And it's okay, Becca, I understand. Yeah, it's not fun to be put on the spot, and Suyan doesn't mean to do that. Can the tourists buy tickets here? Können die Touristen hier Fahrkarten kaufen? I'm trying to remember if this one has umlauts. I think it does, because I just said it with an umlaut. Yes. Can the tourists buy tickets here? Können die Touristen hier Fahrkarten kaufen? I have no power, except the power you allow me to have. My backpack is very heavy. We just had this phrase and I can't remember how to spell it. Mein Rucksack ist sehr schwierig. I'm probably not spelling it. Schwer. I was close. No, schwierig I think is hard as opposed to heavy. Right. Alright. They give me a chance to review the exercises I missed. Oh, this one. Where the heck is frickin' customs? Der Flughafen ist so groß. Wo ist der Zoll? That has no relation to the word customs in any language I know. And we just had this one, so it makes it easy to remember. Mein Rucksack ist schwer. Schwer. Very heavy. Sehr schwer. Spell it. There you go. Oh my god, that was so hard. Danke, Panolf. That was it. Thank you. That's why I'm thinking schwierig. Difficult, hard. Schwer. Yes, I believe he will be in attendance next year because it is relatively in his neck of the woods, much like for Frodo in Amsterdam. It was very close to him, so he could make it. Because I am looking forward to hugging the beautiful Penolf and actually meeting my lovely friend in person. And Beku, if she can make it, I will give her hugsies too. And then I think I'm working on the schedule for now. So I will be doing Barcelona for like maybe 4 or 5 days before I make it up to Paris. And I'll be there, I want to say maybe 3 or 4 days before the convention. Yes, I'm gonna cross my fingers that your family obligations allow you to make it to Paris. I'm going to go to Barcelona in Spain, Becca, to say hello and meet Salur. Because he will not be in attendance to Paris. So if I can't get him to Paris, I will go to him and say hello to my gaming hubby. Yes, father. Your father Salur. Yes, you'll make it to your father Salur. Yes, money. Money is a thing. I am saving for the trip now. I'm starting to save for the trip now. Okay, we already did this lesson, the what is your name? So I will skip to do a previous lesson for the birthday party.
Die Geburtstagsparty.
And this is something I love about German. They have very long words, but now that I know that they are compound words, like birthday party is like 3 words in one combined. So Geburt is birth, Tag is day, so birthday, and then party. So birthday party. Die Geburtstagsparty.
Eddie schläft. Junior kommt ins Schlafzimmer.
Eddie is sleeping. Eddie schläft. Junior comes into the bedroom. Junior kommt ins Schlafzimmer.
Papa, Papa.
Yes, thank you for that breakdown, Knopf.
Was? Wer? Wo? Oh, guten Morgen, Junior.
Don't you love to be woken up by a precocious 8-year-old? What? Who? Where? Oh, good morning, Junior. Was? Wer? Wo? Oh, guten Morgen, Junior.
Papa, ich freue mich so auf meine Geburtstagsparty.
Daddy, I am so excited for my birthday party. Ich freue mich so auf meine Geburtstagsparty. Junior doesn't want a birthday party. Yeah, no, that's not right. He very much wants it. He's super excited. He can't sleep.
Oh, ja. Herzlichen Glückwunsch zum Geburtstag.
Okay. I can't say that, but I know that it means, okay, the literal translation, I want to say it's like heartfelt happy wishes. So it's like congratulations or happy birthday, or, you know, well wishes for your birthday, right? Except in German, it is bad luck to say happy birthday when it's not your actual birthday, so you can't wish someone happy early birthday. Yeah, so it's how you wish someone happy birthday for your birthday. But like Hertz, heart, I don't know what Lichen is. Glück, happy. Wunsch, wish. From the heart. Thank you, yeah. Heartfelt is how I want to translate that word. Herzlichen Glückwunsch zum Geburtstag.
Was für eine Party möchtest du, Junior?
What do you want for your party, Junior? Was für eine Party möchtest du? What kind of, sorry. Was für, so what kind of party do you want? Is basically what he's asking for.
Ich weiß nicht.
I don't know. Ich weiß nicht.
Aber ich möchte Eis essen. Viel Eis.
Oh my god, freaking 8-year-old. I'm freezing right now. I'm cold. But I know there's a pint of Ben & Jerry's in the freezer and I still want it. I don't know, but I would like to eat ice cream. A lot of ice cream. Aber ich möchte Eis essen. Viel Eis.
Natürlich, Junior. Es ist dein Geburtstag.
Of course, Junior. It is your birthday. Natürlich, Junior. Es ist dein Geburtstag. So the birthday boy gets whatever he wants. Birthday boy is very spoiled.
Können wir auch meine Lieblingspizza bestellen?
Can we also order my favorite pizza? Können wir auch meine Lieblingspizza bestellen?
Natürlich, Junior.
Of course, Junior.
Und ich möchte mit allen Freunden zusammen feiern.
And I would like to celebrate with all my friends together with all my friends. Und ich möchte mit allen Freunden zusammen feiern.
Wo ist mein Handy? Wir müssen schnell alle einladen.
Where is my cell phone? Wo ist mein Handy? We have to invite everybody quickly. I have to quickly invite everybody. Wir müssen schnell alle einladen.
Wann möchtest du deine Party haben?
When would you like to have your party? Wann möchtest du deine Party haben?
Eddie sieht auf sein Handy.
Eddie looks at his cell phone. Eddie sieht auf sein Handy. Oh, it snowed. Oh my goodness. That sounds so cold.
Warte, es ist Januar. Dein Geburtstag ist im Mai, Junior.
Wait. Hold the phone. Warte. It is January. Es ist Januar. Your birthday is in May, Junior. Dein Geburtstag ist im Mai. Kids jumping on the dad's bed in January and it's months away.
Ja, ich weiß. Aber ich freue mich schon so.
Yes, I know. Ja, ich weiß. But I am so excited already. I'm so looking forward to it already. Aber ich freue mich schon so.
Papa, kann ich heute Eis essen? Nur ein bisschen Schokoladeneis.
God, he's so spoiled. Daddy, can I eat ice cream today? Only like a little tiny bit of chocolate ice cream. Kann ich heute Eis essen? Nur ein bisschen Schokoladeneis?
Natürlich, mein Sohn.
Of course, my son. My God, kid is so freaking spoiled. I want a little bit of chocolate ice cream right now, and I can't have it because it's midnight. It's about to be midnight. Too late for sugar. Why was Eddie relieved? Junior doesn't want a birthday party? Nah, he wants a party. Junior wanted to get him some ice cream? Yeah, but that's not the relief part. Junior's birthday is in a few months. Yeah, time to plan, dude. Alright, and matchy time. Where is wo? Of course is natürlich. A little bit. I love this phrase. Simply because it's just the way you form it in your mouth. Ein bisschen. It's not ein bisschen. It's like ein. If you hear them pronounce it, it's like ein bisschen. Who is there? And January, shocker, is Januar. Let me give you a super lore. Enough. See who you can catch. Who comes to the party? Golda. Yeah, that's only for me. There you go. We did our lesson, we did our super hard practice, and we did our story time. And I get my daily check for my Saturday, so I'm doing all right. Actually for Sunday, because it's after midnight already. Oh yeah, 456, and I'm a bad Duolingo person because I didn't notice I made my year until probably like a week or two after. And then all my friends were like, yeah, we sent you high fives and you didn't even notice it was your year anniversary. Like, I was expecting a little bit more fanfare, but I guess not. But technically, it's a year plus 78 days because I lost my first streak for 78 days. So I always remember to, like, tack that on to whatever my streak is right now. All right. Perfect time. We finished our Duolingo. So that will conclude the Duolingo portion of the stream today.